Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Rumisbak ngayon itong si Congressman Ace Barbers sa ginawa ng mga DDS vlogger sa kanya. Matapos kasing sampahan ng kasong libel si Barbers, nagbigay naman ito ng sagot. Ayon po kasi kay Barbers, bakit naman siya makakasuhan ng libel kung hindi naman niya binanggit ang mga pangalan ng mga ito? Dagdag pa niya, mga kabunyog, kung nasaktan man sila, malamang guilty silang lahat. Anyway, para sa iba pang mga sinabi ni Barbers, panoorin po natin itong balita.
House Quadcom Overall Chair Robert Ace Barbers matapos siyang kasuhan ng libel ng social media vloggers. Paglilinaw ni Barbers, bumubuo lamang sila ng batas para masawata ang fake news.
Hindi na ikinagulat ni Quadcom Overall Chairperson at Surigao del Norte Representative Robert Ace Barbers ang pagsasampa ng kasong libel laban sa kanya ng mga social media vlogger. Sa programang At the Forefront ng Bilyonaryo News Channel, sinabi ni Barbers na kahapon lang yan nalaman ang naturang kaso.
Sabi ko nga, kasama naman yan. Siyempre, takot yan mga yan humarap sa TRICOM. Takot yan mga yan in fact, ang kanilang basis for filing a libel case against me is a pure harassment case, no? Para lang mahinto yung investigation at yung committee hearings ng TRICOM.
Pinabulaanan din ni Barbers na may pinangalanan siya sa mga vlogger.
Tinawag ko raw sila na narco-vloggers at saka pogo-vloggers. Totoo. Meron akong statement doon sa aking privileged speech na these vloggers who continuously throw fake news or peddle fake news against the government, against anybody in government, seems to be funded, no, by these pogo vloggers and these narco vloggers. I did not name names.
Binubuo ngayon sa Kamara ang isang panukalang batas na layong magka-framework para magkaroon ng batas laban sa fake news. Pero matatandaang hindi dumalo ang ilang social media influencers at dumulog sa Korte Suprema para ipatigil ito.
We still need more, no? Kaya nga gusto namin sana itong mga vloggers na ito na hindi naman guilty because they probably felt alluded to. Wala namang kami sinasabi, di ba? Wala namang kami pinangalanan. So, kaya nga dapat mag-contribute sila, no? Kung gusto nila na maayos ang paggamit ng social media platforms at hindi ito magamit para magkaroon ng kaguluhan sa bansa.
And then let's go po to this case that was filed against you just yesterday. So vloggers filed a libel case against you. Can you let us know what your comment is on this?
Well, you know, I just found out that there was a case filed against me just yesterday, no? I don't know when they filed it, but sabi ko nga, kasama naman yan Siyempre, takot yan mga yan humarap sa TRICOM. Takot yan mga yan in fact, ang kanilang basis for filing a libel case against me is a pure harassment case, no? Para lang mahinto yung investigation at yung committee hearings ng TRICOM. Again, no, they're saying that tinawag ko raw silang narco-vloggers at pogo-vloggers. Totoo. Meron akong statement doon sa aking privileged speech na these vloggers who continuously throw fake news or peddle fake news against the government, against anybody in government, seems to be funded, no, by these pogo vloggers and these narco vloggers. I did not name names. Kaya nga naintindihan naman ng abogado nila yan, Karen, and I'm sure it was delivered in a privileged speech, and the meat of the speech was about certain bloggers who followed the narratives of the Chinese in the West Philippine Sea issue. Bloggers who continuously attack the administration, people in the administration who seem to have been hurt, no, by the campaign against pogos, against illegal drugs, and who could have funded this? Siyempre, ito yung mga narco syndicates, no, and mga pogo syndicates. And those who parrot, no, the narratives of these syndicates are perhaps being motivated by the amount of money that being paid. So siguro yun ang ano ko doon. Kaya nga dapat imbestigahan yan.
Yeah. So Congressman Ace, in the past, you were quoted as asking the NBI to investigate the links of these vloggers to illegal drug operations and POGOs. So
That's right,
is
yes.
this investigation being conducted right now?
I believe so, Karen, kasi I wrote that letter a few months ago before the start of the TRICOM, when after I delivered several speeches, no, in the context of the social media platforms being abused by some bloggers. No? Kaya nga sabi natin, dapat magkaroon ng code of ethics or code of conduct para hindi ito maabuso at hindi ito magamit para makapanirang puri o bigay ng kaguluhan sa ating bansa. Yun ang objective ng investigation yan. And I'm sure na the NBI is doing their job. No? They're investigating that.
Is there any bill or at least technical working group right now in Congress? I know it has been adjourned, but before the adjournment, meron po bang grupo that started already drafting or looking into a law that would address fake news?
Yes, I believe so, Karen. In the committee, the Tri-Committee, we have already started inputting some ideas from those who attended the committee hearings, especially those that came from the academe. May mga ideas kasi sila na dapat gawin ganito ang social media platforms, no? Magkaroon ng isang regulatory policy or framework nang sa ganun ay masiguro na hindi ito maabuso. Meron din kaming kinonsider na mga opinion ng people in government, especially the advice and the suggestion of the DICT, the CICC, and some respected journalists, both in print and in broadcast. So mukhang nabubuo na dahan-dahan itong aming gagawing batas, pero of course we still need more, no? Kaya nga gusto namin sana itong mga vloggers na ito na hindi naman guilty because they probably felt alluded to. Wala namang kami sinasabi, di ba? Wala namang kami pinangalanan. So kaya nga dapat mag-contribute sila, no? Kung gusto nila na maayos ang paggamit ng social media platforms at hindi ito magamit para magkaroon ng kaguluhan sa bansa o hindi kaya makapanirang puri, dapat sumama sila rito sa layunin itong TRICOM na ito na magbuo ng isang regulatory body or regulatory policy.
Before the 19th Congress adjourned, one of the last few hearings was the hearing in Congress on fake news. Will we be seeing another potential hearing asking vloggers to attend as resource persons in the 20th Congress?
I think so. This will probably, if we will not be able to finish this during the 19th Congress, siguro itutuloy-tuloy nila ito sa 20th Congress. And everybody believes, no, na may pangangailangan talaga na magkaroon ng isang regulation or regulatory policy itong paggamit ng social media. Meron nga dun in the last hearing sa Tri-Committee, may nag-expose doon na maraming fake accounts sa Twitter, sa TikTok, and sa Facebook na nag-originate from China. No? At ang layunin nito ay ang nilalabas nitong mga contents yung anti-government, no? And pro-China. Yun ang dapat natin silipin. Dahil baka makakontrol ang narrative ng Pilipinas ng ibang bansa. Kaya nangangailangan talaga tayo ng isang mahigpit na polisiya tungkol dito.
Okay,
without of course stifling the freedom of speech and freedom of expression that is enshrined in our Constitution.
And wala naman po bang risk na mako-contempt yung mga vloggers if they attend these congressional hearings? Some of them were saying that they were worried that they were being called to appear and then makokontempt sila so that they won't be able to post anymore.
Hindi ko alam kung saan ang galing yun eh. But that's their imagination. Baka, hindi ko alam eh, baka baka nag-iisip na sila ahead of time. Alam mo, the only way that the committee can cite a person in contempt is if they violate the rules. The rules are very clear. They can contest, no? Kung halimbawa, someone moves for citing someone in contempt, they can appeal, they can actually question that kung wala talagang basihan. But if they violate the rules of procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation, then may pananagutan sila doon. At meron tayong contempt powers, binigay din po ng ating saligang batas.
Okay, and Congressman Ace, since you mentioned that this libel case filed against you, you deem it just as harassment. Are you confident that this would be dismissed?
Yeah, I think it will be dismissed. No, I'm confident that the case will be dismissed because it will just appear to be a harassment. Yung abogado nila, alam din nila yun eh. So, una, wala nga pangalan dun eh. Bakit kayo umamin? Did you feel alluded to? Number two, this is a speech delivered in a privileged speech in the House of Representatives. Sabi naman nila, hindi, yung mga interviews mo eh. Even though, in my interviews, did I name anyone? Wala naman akong pinangalanan. Di ba?
Yes, very good point.
Yan mga kabunyog, narinig po natin itong mga sinabi ni Ace Barbers. Ano po sa tingin ninyo mga kabunyog? Katigan kaya sila ng ating batas, itong pagkaso ng mga DDS vlogger na ito kay Congressman Ace Barbers? Or ibabasura lang ito ng ating batas dahil nga sabi ni Barbers, wala naman mabigat na ebidensya ang mga ito para kasuhan siya dahil in the first place, hindi binanggit ang kanilang mga pangalan, yan kasi mga vlogger ni Digong. Guilty, may kasabihan ng bato-bato sa langit ang tamaan, wag magagalit. Nagalit kayo, so hayan, nagmumukha tuloy kayong guilty. Anyway, dito na lang po ang aking topic, mabuhay po tayo mga kabunyog.
Bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw.